Alright, you want some of this? Huh? You want some of this? Thanks for joining me for my second video. I was told I need to be a little looser based on my first video. The weirdest thing that ever happened to me on the road driving, especially concerning animals. I'm on my way to Edmonton, Alberta. It's a 16-hour drive, which it's kind of a long drive, but really anything 4 hours or less is considered routine when you're doing these road gigs. I mean, I don't even turn the radio on. It's my standard line for 4 hours or less. So 16 hours, that's a bit of a long one. And I try to make it in one drive. So it's midnight. I'm crossing the Canadian Mounties. I'm running out of breath. I'm putting too much energy into this video. I'm still learning how to do this. Do I need to speak calmer? Do I need to be calmer and more relaxed? I've got to figure out how to do the video thing. It's not the same as being on stage and pumping out a lot of energy and having the jokes. I'm just telling real stories here. So it's about midnight and I'm crossing the Canadian Rockies and I'm doing about 65. I see a fog bank up ahead. So I start slowing down, get down to about 55 by the time I hit the fog bank. Just as I enter it, my headlights see it hit an elk. And I know this elk is too close. I'm going to hit it because it's in the middle of the road. And when I say middle, I mean legs on my side of the line, head on the opposing side of the line, and huge antlers, 2-3 times the size of a deer. And this does not look good. I do not have time to think or react. I slam on the brakes. I knew I was going to hit it. And then whoosh, a semi comes blowing by at 70 miles an hour in the opposite direction and decapitates the elk. I did not know that split second that is what happened. I just knew the semi blew by me and suddenly my windshield was covered. And I thought it was a thunderstorm because it was just but I can't see anything. I turn the windshield wipers on and I realize it's blood because just as I turn the windshield wipers on, I see the carcass in front of me, headless, and I swerve, hit the back end of the carcass, boom, boom, like a big speed bump, and scared the living shit out of me. Had no idea that was blood on the windshield until I saw what had happened. And I pulled over at the next rest stop and I said, that's it. I'm not doing any more driving tonight. Took a nap, woke up at dawn, got out, inspected the car, and the whole front bumper is just blood. And the whole hood is just splattered with blood on the windshield. The roof is splattered with blood. And I'm thinking, I should probably wash this car. This doesn't look good. And I get back in the car, get to the next town, and there's a mini market there it's a gas station mini market with one of those little drive-in automatic car washes where the door closes behind you and then it sprays you clean. And there's somebody in there already. The door's closed. So, I'm sitting outside waiting. And I see this guy come out of the convenience store carrying his morning cup of coffee, and he's walking by me, and he does his double take, and he stops. I look at him, he looks at me, and he goes, that doesn't look good. And I said, yeah, I know. It was an elderly couple. They were moving real slow. That's the punchline I use when I tell the story on stage. But everything up until that point is true. I did not say it was an elderly couple. That's the only thing that is not true. What I did was I just smiled at him. I didn't say anything. I just smiled at him going, yeah. And he did another take and then slowly walked off. And it's probably funnier not having said anything, come to think of it, because this guy has no idea what happened. And that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me driving. Hope to have some interviews up real soon. I want to thank you for sticking around. Please hit subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Hit the bell if you want to get notified when I post a new video, and click like, all that stuff that you got to do, or that I have to say. I don't know if I have to say it, but everybody else says it in their videos, and like I said, I'm learning how to do this. I'm just basically copying what everybody else is doing. So you want some of this? Huh? You want some of this? Come. Yeah. All right, man. I'll see you later.